Hey everybody, it's Gamer Gramps here. Today we are finally finishing up our religious science playthrough with the Greeks. So if that's something that you think you might want to watch, then definitely stick around. If you want to get good at Civ 6, subscribe and hit the bell to keep up with this channel. Alright, so clearly if we are finishing up our series, this isn't the first episode. If you did randomly get here somehow, there's a link in the top right hand corner right now. You can click to catch up on what you missed out on if you want to. Other than that, we are going to power through this and just keep going. We're in the home stretch now. We're sitting at turn 187 at the moment. We are looking to win this in less than 200 turns. It's going to be fucking tight, I'll tell you that right now. I am worried that we're not going to be able to get there. Like, that, we got so fucked so hard by the randomness of, like, RNGesus just, like, literally shoved a dildo up our ass as far as the placement of these technologies goes. We had the absolute worst possible layout for them in order for us to win a quick science game. So we're doing what we can to deal with it. However, like I said, it's really going to be down to the wire here. I still think we can get it, but it's gonna be tight, and like I said last time, not in a good way. So we're gonna do everything we can here to just power through. So fingers crossed. I guess it's a little bit anticlimactic for you. Like, I'm all hyped up right now, like, oh fuck yeah, are we gonna get it? But meanwhile, you already know whether we got it or not, like a sub 200 win, because you already know, because it'll be in the thumbnails, because I'll have finished the game before I even upload the first video. So hopefully frickin' it's nice to us. Anyways, we'll just go ahead and kill this scout here. Like, there's absolutely zero reason to keep him alive. Scouts don't cost us anything, so we're not going to gain anything from it. But I mean, we've already seen the entire map. We have satellites. Like, who wants a scout? That's why I was so weird that it wouldn't let me kill that skirmisher. Like, I don't understand that. Meanwhile, here, this is going to get us nothing other than the great people points. So, I mean, I guess it's something. But whatever. Yeah, nobody cares, lady. We're leaving this planet behind. Hey everybody, Gamer Gramps here. I'm quickly interrupting just to say that if you're enjoying the video, please do me a favor and leave a like on it if you haven't already. It does really go a long way towards helping the channel get discovered. And clearly, you know it by now, I'm special. I need all the help I can get, right?
If the enemy know not where he will be.
Alright, so finally, we're going to get to smart materials next turn, which will allow us to start our project, which we already knew about. Yeah, we'll recruit you, sure, why not? Sure. Anyways, okay, so this is a 5-turn builder. Yeah, you can just go to sleep. You have a 7-turn building coming here, right? Correct. Okay. So you can go to sleep. We got one more turn on our military academy. One more turn until we can actually start the smart materials. Oh yeah. Skip turn with them.
Descends from the earth.
Alright, so, oops. Great works. We're going to move that out of the palace and into wherever, we don't care. Then we'll create the great work. We'll move it again out of the palace into wherever. And now we'll come here and we will create our great work of music. Alright, meanwhile, we've now finally got the ability unlocked. We are immediately going into where is it? I'm blind. Launch Exoplanet Expedition. So we're going to start on that immediately. We're going to sacrifice our 7-charge builder, get it down to 5 turns, move this one up there, skip turn, we'll kill them next turn. Meanwhile, this builder can go take their place, and we got more builders coming up there. Let's make sure that she's on production focus, not food focused, to cut down the time even more. Alright, so we're 3 turns out here. We got a builder waiting there. Might as well have a builder waiting on the lumber chop since it's that big of a chop. Alright, now that we've finished that, again, we don't have a campus here, so we can't put them on a campus research grant, so there's like literally, well, I guess encampment training. Let's put them on. However, yeah, we're still waiting the 3 turns there. We need to buy another builder, so let's actually go ahead and get some money here from Teddy. Not like we can get a lot of it, mind you, but still, some is better than nothing. Oh wait, that's 100. Not like we can get a lot of it here. I'm thinking that that's like 110 gold worth of diplomatic favor. Holy shit, we've been freaking slacking hard on that. All right, let's take all of his gold. And then let's go get some gold from Pachacuti as well. Wow. I know. Like I said in most of my videos in the recap at the end, I'm very special. I need all the help I can get. Wow. That was one to write home about. Oh, they're actually out in Niter. So let's save our diplomatic favor because Teddy has a good income. And we will give you 40 Niter goods, sir. You know you want it. And other than that, you're all set. However, that should be pretty close, but we'll give him a couple more diplomatic favor until we hit the right amount, and that's fine. Let's quickly check and see if Wilfred's got any money. I doubt it. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, oh, I guess it's 11 gold, right? But meanwhile, everybody else hates us, and nobody has money. We don't want to take Pachacuti's money, but let's see if Gilgabro will take our dyes here. If he's interested, sure. But we'll take bulk gold instead. Yeah. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and buy a builder. Okay, we've now bought the builder. This city is totally done. So now what we're going to do is it's time to spend our money on like universities and campuses and shit like that. So it makes sense that we already have it in Athens where we have Kilwa, so that is one thing. Did we not have... Oh yeah, so the Amundsen Scott station is already completely bought out. Okay, so yeah, those were the ones that are super important. So other than that, let's just go ahead. Yeah, we need a research lab there. Don't have quite enough for it, so let's go here and get a university. If you've learned a lot from my videos, consider supporting the channel by becoming a member. There's 3 different choices that you can choose from, all for different prices. But for as little as $5 a month, you can help to make this channel successful and ensure that we continue to put out videos that you enjoy. And harvest that and send them to the crabs there next turn. Meanwhile, yeah. Okay, so we have to time this out. So we're just going to skip turn instead of putting him to sleep because we need to remove the lumber mill the turn before Magnus gets established. Oh, shit.
No entreaties we find everywhere.
Oh no, okay, never mind. Whoa. I was, in my head, I was like, I didn't sacrifice the frickin' builder, but no, I did. Because this builder wouldn't be sitting here. Yeah. Okay. Whew. It's just, we're down to the wire here. Alright, so we're going to sacrifice this now. Gets us down to 3 turns, that's better than nothing, I suppose. Meanwhile, this is another 7-charge builder, you can go there. And skip turn, and you can skip turn. Alright. So that's fine. So now we're optimization imperative. We've just unlocked synthetic technocracy in order to get this. So we are definitely switching into this. So in case you don't know, it gives +3 power in all cities, which is nice. That means every city that has a research center is automatically powered. But then, more importantly, it gives us +30% production towards all city projects, which obviously includes our space projects here. So we are immediately going to switch into this. Not to mention the fact that, oops, we are immediately going to switch into this, if I could fucking click the right buttons. But not to mention the fact that it gives us even more policy cards. So one of the policy cards we're going to want to slot in is this one right here, Democratic Legacy. Our trade routes are still going to give us that +4. Oh shit. See, I made a mistake there. I got excited about this and switched into it. What I should have done was traded for as much gold and stuff as we could have gotten, and then spent that gold on universities or research labs or whatever, because we'd still have that 15% gold discount on from democracy, and we lost that since I switched it. So I jumped the gun a little bit there and cost us a little bit of efficiency, but can't go back now. Alright, so let's definitely get Merchant Confederation back in there now that we can. In the meantime, I'm not really worried about cryptography because we have our 2 settlers there anyway. Yeah, really. I guess Economic Union will get us some cash. Because we don't really have that many, theater square buildings. We never, we have a good adjacency bonus from our natural things, but we only have a few cities that are upgraded. So I think what we will do is go ahead and put in the Economic Union for the bonuses there. Other than that, that all stays the same, that all stays the same. And we'll go ahead and confirm it. Right? Right. Or should I put Raj in, actually? Yeah. Fuck the money. Let's go with the science and culture. Or no. Because the money's going to allow us to get more science because we can build more we can buy more universities and stuff. So yeah, that's fine. Where is it? Economic Union. Good to go. Alright, confirm it. Alright, so now that we have that, we're all set. This is the technology. Like I said, we got fucked so hard. But next turn we'll have off-world mission, which will allow us to speed up the thing. Like, once we finish this, we still need to finish this first, but we should be able to next turn, between sacrificing the builder and everything, we should be able to finish that. So, I mean, there's that, I guess. However, we also want to just basically spam the last technology here, the future tech it's called, because every time you complete it, it gives you +5% production towards city projects. So again, the more times you can complete it, the faster you get off the planet, essentially. Meanwhile here, though, we can just go ahead and... Well, I suppose we could trade it. Hold on, let's talk to Teddy. Teddy, what would you give us for our great thing of music? Where is it? Sure. That, except for we'll take it in bulk gold, sir. And... there we go. Alright, sounds like a plan. Now let's go hit up Pachacuti. I guess he's pooched out. A little bit unfortunate, but I mean, I guess something is better than nothing. We'll take his 29 gold. And now go talk to Willy Boy down here and take his 12 gold. Yay, go team. Alright. So we got a little bit of cash. We can afford another university. Unfortunately now, again, because of that, me screwing up, we can only buy a university. So let's do it here, I guess. Right? We did buy your university last turn, right? Right. Okay. Alright, okay, so this builder's going down to the woods, correct? Correct. Okay, so... I guess you can just go here. And we're 2 turns out from Magnus being established there. Okay, so now in the meantime, where we want to get into our future techs here, and at least get them revealed, because there's another one, there's a policy card that we can slot in that helps us win a little bit. Whether we get it in time for it to be helpful or not is another story. We're at turn 190. Like I said, this is fucking tight in all the wrong ways, so this is not so much fun for me. Well, it is, but I was really, really excited to get a sub 200 turn win. Like I said, my record prior to this with the religious science strategy is, and you can, well, I guess you're, just go there and get those pearls online with your last charge. My previous record with at least with the religious science strategy is turn 202, and the way this game was shaping up originally, I really thought we were going to beat that quite handily. However, the last little bit, like, sure, don't get me wrong, I did make a few mistakes here and there too, which did add up throughout the course of the game, but really, more or less, we probably could have finished like 10 turns sooner had it not been
back up on the earth
for this. Well, maybe not 10 turns, but at least 5 turns sooner. Because think about all those turns that we were sitting there waiting without being able to do the thing. So, all right, we're hoping here that we can actually boost this turn. Let's see, because sometimes, even though it says 1 turn and we sacrifice, it just fills it up. Like, we'll see if it does it here or if we actually get it. If we actually got it. Alright. So we actually got it. That's good. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that. I'll explain what I mean if it happens during this playthrough, but otherwise don't worry. Just sometimes, even if it says 1 turn left and you go to sacrifice a builder in order to boost it, it still stays on 1 turn. It's like, it's just not quite, it's like a cunt hair away from finishing, and you still have to, sort of like those science, like those 2 technologies from the last episode there, where like we got the boost, but it still was like just a tiny little bit short. But anyways, meanwhile, we are immediately going to switch into, hold on, the one that takes power. Yeah, power here. We're immediately going to switch into that, and then we'll get the builder to go over there. So the reason we're doing this, we're doing all the power projects here because we have the power plant already built, and so all this is going to do is just consume the amount of oil that we produce, but we get plus 12 a turn, so we should be okay to burn through a whole bunch of that, and that'll allow us to get as many projects as we can. And then what that does is it saves us the aluminum that we have in order to use for the one over here. Like when we start chopping next turn, when Magnus is established, it will allow us to get more projects here with the aluminum, because it takes 30 aluminum per project, so we have 3 projects that we can get out without sacrificing any power, and then we'll basically alternate between a power project and an aluminum project as soon as we get up to our thing up to 30 aluminum. Which actually, oh, did I change? We confirmed our policy card. So what, in 2 turns, I think what we'll do once we get environmentalism is I'll switch one of these policy cards out for the military policy that gives us extra aluminum, just to help get it back that much quicker. But in the meantime, now Magnus is established next turn, so we want to go ahead here and remove the improvement and get the lumber mill off of that tile, so that we are all good to go with our 5 chops here in the city next turn as soon as he's established. Alright, meanwhile we finished campus research grants. It doesn't matter, just do more until you die. Broadcast center. So finally, we'll get them to go ahead and do Theater Square festivals. It probably was the right move that I should have started the Theater Square festivals when we finished that art museum, but fuck it, whatever. It is what it is. Alright, so next turn we'll sacrifice them. Same thing here, just next turn. Next turn. You get that up online. And I guess let's talk to Teddy and see if he wants any. And he'll do that. So let's take his money. There we go. And then try Pachacootie here. He's not doing very good, but 30 gold is 30 gold, I suppose, right? Alright, so that puts us at 1252, so we can buy another university. Argos, maybe? No, we did get the university, just not a research lab. Sparta has it completed, I'm pretty sure, right? Right. Mycenae, I'm sure they do, because they have good production, yeah. Samos does have their university, just not the research lab. You know what, I'll edit this out. I'll find it. We might actually have universities everywhere, but I think we might be missing one or two, so we'll look. Yeah, we are actually in good shape. We have universities in every single one of our cities with campuses, so we just need to save up to 1,700 in order to get that boost. Alright, so here's a big turn for us. So we're going to come here first off, and we're going to see... So this is kind of what I was talking about. See how it's like 3/4 of the way light and a little bit dark, kind of? That's how close they are to finished it already. So we should easily be able to finish this by sacrificing a builder. In fact, do we have a 5-charge builder that could get there this turn? They could, but I don't think he'd be able to get there and sacrifice himself, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and speed this up, but this should get us... Ah! See, it didn't. There you go. That's what I was talking about. Right there. Where it should, like, sacrificing a builder should allow them to finish it, but however, it's just a tiny, like, look at, we're 40 production short of getting there. Which is a little bit of a kick in the nuts. Let's also make sure that we still own Hong Kong. We do. Okay, so we are getting the 20% towards city projects. That's fine. I just wanted to confirm it. Meanwhile, we'll get another useless great scientist and a great artist there. That's fine. You just go there. You can move to Olympia. Alright, meantime, you can move there to be sacrificed next turn, and... Oh, they're in our way, those assholes. Yeah, so you go there, that's fine. Alright, so now, for the moment we've been waiting for. Alright. So, Magnus is established, and we are good to go on all the chops, so that is what we are going to do. So now, we're choosing the one you can see here, requires 30 aluminum. So these are the chops that we start with. So we will go a wood chop. There we go. We got one out. So immediately we're going to go into another one. Again, we're picking the one that just requires aluminum, not the one that requires power. So we'll go ahead there and we'll chop that wood. And we'll chop that as well. That's 2 out in the first turn. Again, it's kind of shitty that a lot of these chops are rainforests, but I mean, what can you do? It is what it is. With a little bit more planning, I think in hindsight, what I probably should have done was build this city down here or whatever, or like there, wherever it was, so I could get the campus right here. So like maybe build a city right there, which, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should have just said fuck the harbor and built this city either here or here, so that, well, actually not there. We should have built it right here where the antiquity site is, so that I could have built their campus right here and just said screw the +2 adjacency for the reef. And that way, this city could have chopped us out the Amundsen Scott Research Station with the, like, there was like 3 or 4 lumber that we chopped here already. And then this city with all those 12 forest chops, I should have fucking built the spaceport city here and used all 12 of those chops to chop us into space even faster. That definitely would have been the better choice. But again, hindsight is 20/20, right? You make these mistakes and you learn from your mistakes. So next time I will definitely pay more attention, because like I know I was saving all the chops here, but I really should have paid more attention that like 90% of the chops are fucking jungle, which aren't very good chops. So that was definitely a big fuck up on my part. So I know there was a bunch of you that requested the turn 1 save from me, and I gave it out a whole bunch. So if you're playing and you're seeing this before you get to this point in your game, make sure to freaking chop out your spaceport here, or build your second spaceport in this city. Because yeah, there was like 12 chops there that we had. But anyways, back to this city in our real, not in an alternate universe, in this one here. So we are immediately going to go back to work again, choosing the aluminum project. So now our aluminum is down to 8. So that's fine, and we have one more chop to use here, so we'll chop it. Alright, meanwhile, they finished campus research grants, that's fine. Alright, so next turn now, we are going to switch those tiles that we talked about.
I shall return again.
We're going to change policies, and we're going to put the, where is it here? It's like something to do with space, I think it's called. Or no, resource management. Yeah, sorry. Alright, so we are going to get rid of, I guess the gold at this point. Or you know what? No, we're going to get rid of the culture, because the culture is less important now that we've gotten our next government here. So yeah, we'll switch that out and put in the resource management. So this should give us, I think it's only going to give us an extra 1 or 2. We were getting 4 before. However, I don't think, well, it's not showing it now. So we'll see next turn how much extra we're going to get. But anyways, they finished the project here, so let's immediately go back into another project. So we'll get that started, and now we'll harvest the builder. Get it down to 1 turn, so that works out nice for us. We'll go there next turn and skip. You, sir, can go here now and be ready to be sacrificed. We can bring these other builders down here too, these 5-charge builders. Now that we're using more and more of them, we are getting closer. So let's take a look at this. We're at turn 193. And as of now, we're 4 out of 50 light years away. But again, all of these projects are going to be speeding it up. So I think we've done 4 of them, maybe 5. So we should be gaining that by 4 turns. So as long as we get 2 more, hold on, because what we're getting by 4 or 5 light years right now, and we have 7 turns. So 5, if we're at 5, that would be 10 turns until we finish. So we just need to build a few more things, and we should be just a cunt hair under 200 as long as we can keep this up. So meanwhile, we should actually revisit this and see if there's any, hold on, production. What do you take to produce a builder? 6 turns. We only have 7 turns, so Sparta's no good to us. What about here? Builder, 7 turns, you're even worse. Yeah, so never mind. I guess we're as good as it's going to get because we don't have too many high production cities around there. I suppose we could buy builders, actually, if it comes down to it. Yeah, that's actually a better option for us, is to buy builders. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, so buy a builder. Yeah, because like really right now the science doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters is getting future tech finished. So like sure, technically it does count a little bit, but it's more important to be able to shave turns off of these projects in order to bang out a whole shitload of them. So speaking of banging out a whole shitload of them, we are going to come back to here now. We got 4 turns left on that bad boy, so let's come here and let's chop. Oh, I forgot about the movement penalty. Alright, well that kind of sucks. Alright, so you go there and you go there. Okay, so he can at least chop this turn, so we should be able to finish this turn, I think. Nice. Alright, we got that one. Now let's check. It's still not showing up for the aluminum. That's fine. So we obviously don't have enough aluminum for the project. So we just go switch to the power project now. But again, we need to make sure then that this city stays in power. Otherwise, we won't get any boost from these projects. Like now, these projects, like the power projects that we get. Anyways, let's go ahead and activate him again for nothing. Alright, so I'm on the edge of my seat here because I really, really want to get this.
The bond of men in states.
Change policies. We're keeping all the policies the same, I do believe. We did get some envoys though, so let's definitely go ahead and take a look at that. Actually, hold on. Is there a suzerain that we don't own that somebody else owns? Saladin. But we only have 3. So 3 would be 6, which would put us at 7, which would still put us 2 short, so it doesn't matter. Other than that, see, industrials, they don't matter. See, like, to me, I think that industrial city-states are fucked because it should be +2 production in every city with a factory building when producing wonders, buildings, and districts. It should also be city projects. Like, if industrial city-states helped you build science things, other than, like, we lucked out, we have Hong Kong, so we are getting production towards city projects, but that should be inherent in the actual industrial city-state. Like, the boost towards production should also include city projects. And I think that's a huge error in my opinion. But anyways, so we can go ahead here and actually become suzerain of Preslov though, because there's only 5 envoys there, and we have 3, so we'll send 6, and so that will give us another 5% culture and 5% science as well. So 2371 and 630. So we went up 29 culture and 2371. So, and like 75 science as well. So definitely worth sending those envoys there. In the meantime, let's take a look at this. We're looking for Exodus Imperative. Yeah, right here. This is what we're looking for here. Because cities with spaceports gain +3 aluminum per turn and +3 power. So that will help us get +6 aluminum per turn. Which obviously it's 4 turns away, and we're hoping to be done soon. So we'll get very limited use of this, but it is something, I guess, to work towards. In the meantime, I don't think it really matters at this point. Yeah, there's nothing there that helps us. Yeah, we'll go down this tree because if we can get foreign investor, we might be able to get some more strategic resources and get some more aluminum that way. Speaking of aluminum, let's see, we're up to +6 per turn. So, all right, that card did get us +2 aluminum per turn. The reason it's only getting us +2 instead of the +4 is because, so yeah, our policies are good. The reason is because we have an aluminum mine, which is getting us +2, and that's what got doubled. However, there's aluminum under something else that we're getting, but it's not actually improved. It's just like underneath a district of ours or a city or something that's getting us, so we don't get the extra thing. But again, here, piece of shit, fucking garbage. Like, sure, it's nice. Instantly build a factory and a workshop in this district is great if this was in the fucking medieval era. But, like, look at in the industrial era. Like, when are you building a brand new industrial zone in the industrial area where this is actually going to become, like, useful? Other than that, it's giving us +2 production. So we're going to get +6 production from this. Well, actually, we'll get +12 because we built the mausoleum there. But normally, like, this would be freaking horribly useless. And then look, now here's finally the fucking, like, Gustav Eiffel that we finally need, and we're still 18 turns away from getting him. Like, ugh. Anyway, alright, you go there and blow your load, and we'll blow it again next turn. Alright, so meanwhile here, again, we go immediately for the power one here in the city, and 2 turns, so hopefully this takes it down to 1 turn. And it does. Beautiful. Alright, nice. So you move here now. And you move there. And you move there. Alright, so that's all set and ready to go. We got 1 turn left on that bad boy. Let's come over here. We got 9 turns left here. We should be able to get this out because we have two oh, it'll come out next turn because this is just food. Whatever. We'll slice it anyway. And we'll chop this. So next turn, we'll be able to get this one completed. So let's take a look here. World ranking science. We're at 9 out of 50 light years. I don't think we're going to make it. I don't know. It's like I said, it's going to be so fucking tight that we're either going to finish turn 199, turn 200, or like a cunt hair over, like 201 or 202. But anyways, we're going to do everything we can in the meantime. That's all we can do. Alright, we got another one. Again, we're just keep on keeping on. Alright, so start that. Sacrifice the builder down to 1 turn. Alright. We'll burst his bubble there. Over here, we'll chop this one out. And so, see, that unpowered us in the city. And that's why I wanted all these extra builders, so we can get... we're powered back up now, so we are getting the benefit from that. In the meantime, we'll put them back producing another one. However, it's going to take 9 turns, and we have no chops left. So, God willing, we won't have to use that freaking... God willing, we won't have to use that freaking... whatchamacallit? You know what I'm trying to say. That... we won't get that done. I mean, let's put them on production focused. But... well, maybe we could get it down to 4 turns if we build a mine there and build a mine there. Not likely, though. Alright, I guess a mine down there, too. Well, we can try. Alright, you go ahead. You, again, just do your thing there. Alright, meanwhile... yeah, skip turn. Alright. Use, okay. Yes, yes. Alright, so again, rinse and repeat. Except for this time, we're going to go with the aluminum one. Because, again, we have no chops in that other city, so it makes more sense. Like, we don't have unlimited power. Like, if you look at this city is consuming 22 of our oil per turn now. Oh, never mind, only 7. But either way, like, we don't have unlimited oil, so it makes sense to spend some aluminum while we can. However, hopefully sacrificing this brings it down to 1 turn. And it does, okay. So we're at 196. Ugh. Let's make sure we still own Hong Kong. We do. Alright. So yeah, again, this is pretty much everything we can possibly do. We are doing. It's just gonna come down to it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a sub 200 turn victory. So we tried. Anywho, okay, finish campus research grants. So let's go ahead. Let's get you to continue on your merry way. Meanwhile, you here can go to there. Oh, you can go on there, and you can go there next turn. How did that go back up to 2? What the fuck? Oh. Oh. Lucky it was just a glitch. I was gonna fucking... Oh. Now, I swear this game is just trying to trigger me. Alright, we finished that, so let's immediately go back into the next one. And, again, sacrifice this builder to the space gods. Ah, see, there we go. This one, it did not take us down at all. So, that is fine. It's just because they're... As we keep getting more and more of these, the cost of them does go up. Meanwhile, we have 4 envoys here. I mean, I suppose we can spend 2 of them there to get a tiny little bit more culture. And spend 1 of them there to get a little bit more gold. And we'll send another one to Hong Kong. Oh, we're not the suzerain to Hong Kong. Motherfuckers. So hold on. No, no, no. We're taking all that shit back. Hold on. We're canceling that. And fuck you. All of them are going into Hong Kong. That's why that sacrificing that builder didn't frickin' count for very much. Because we lost 20% of our frickin' sacrifice because of that fucking... Ugh. Anyways, serves me right. That's why, again, I should be checking. Like, I was checking pretty much every turn to make sure we were still the suzerain. That's why. Oh, speaking of which, I was supposed to build a mine there, but whatever. Anyway. It don't matter. I swear, if we finish that turn 201, I'm gonna fucking freak. Alright, so we'll go ahead and switch out. Again, not that it's gonna really matter much. We'll get rid of economic union and just put that Exodus imperative in. Or not the Exodus, sorry, the airspace contractors, but we'll confirm it. Alright. Anywho, we are running out of builders to sacrifice, so let's go ahead and buy another one here. Again, we're buying it in the city because Liang is established, so it gives us 7 charges rather than 6. Meanwhile... Oh, nice. We did go ahead and get that finished anyways because we took back control of the suzerainship. So that is actually really nice. Let's go ahead and start this project and sacrifice. Down to 1 turn. Oh, I swear. I don't even want to look at that. I don't even fucking care. Just anything. Turn 199.
Much as
Fuck
our
yeah.
ancestors did ages ago.
Oh,
Just
by the short and curlies.
The first pioneers set forth.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
And yet once again,
oh my God,
we thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course.
There you go. So again,
make another world our own.
I am getting a lot better at this strategy, and I can tell because for one, like I shaved 3 turns off my best win, right? Like that is something. However, I shaved 3 times off my best previous time with a civilization that's not ideal for this, right? Like that 202 turn win that I was talking about was with the civilization that is best suited for this type of victory, which is Japan. So if I ended up shaving 3 turns off my previous best with a civilization that's not the best for it, then if I were to play another game with Japan and put everything that I've learned into it from there, I'm sure I could get significantly lower. I will eventually do another one of these games, but probably it'll be streamed and I won't do another series, at least for quite some time, because I got people. So the next series that we're going to do after this one, now that this one is finished, the next one I'm going to be starting to film is going to be a regular science game with Germany I had a request for, so that's going to be the next one that I do. And then the one after that is going to be a domination game. I'm not sure who I'm going to play yet. But yeah, so there's like 2 more full playthroughs that are already planned and spoken for, so it's going to be a while, but yeah. I will be actually starting to stream on Twitch. Probably by the time this comes out, I'll have already been doing it for a little bit. So check if you're interested in watching me play live, go ahead and check. There'll be community posts sometimes when I'm going live that day. I'm going to be aiming to stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for sure to start with, and then maybe looking at expanding after that, depending on how things go. However, it'll be like Twitch TV / Gamergramps or whatever, or Real Gamergramps, I'm not sure. Check, it'll be on my banner, because right now I'm having a custom, a whole custom thing created for me for Twitch, and for YouTube I'm having my banner redone by a professional rather than the one that I've done, even though I take pride in what I accomplished by myself with my limited skills, but I really am going for the whole a little bit more polished look, so that will be coming up in the near future. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. I will go ahead and put a link to a random video if you do want to go ahead and watch another tutorial video. I'll put that in the top right hand corner right now. Other than that though, I'm just gonna shut up. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you haven't already. Let me know how you think we did. What mistakes do you think made the biggest impact on making us just barely get this? Yeah, I don't know. Comment something. Do something. It's fucking like 6 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. So thanks again, and I'll shut up now and just see you in the next video.